Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. This is our first official episode on the Xbox One, and we are playing Rare Replay. It's a collection of 30 games released by Rare, the company, not to be confused with the adjective, although some of these games are quite rare. And we're going to go through all 30 of them. Let's do a quick preview here. I'm not really going to talk about any of them right now. Save that for later. But we're going to do all 30 of them over the course of 10 episodes. We're going to take a 40-minute look at each of them. And that might seem a bit excessive, especially for some of the early stuff. Like, do we really need a 40-minute look at Jetpack? Do we really need a 40-minute look at Lunar Lander, Attic Attack, so on and so on? These ZX Spectrum games are the kind of games where you see 5 minutes of gameplay and you've seen everything there is to see. But I'm sticking to my guns because I really want to do this specific way, because I think all of these games deserve a look, you know. And I was thinking about the movie Man on the Moon, and there's this scene, it's the Andy Kaufman biopic, and there's this scene at the beginning, right when the movie starts, where he comes out and he does his weird foreign man character, and he's playing a record and kind of just weirding everybody in the audience out. And after, he pretends the movie's over, right? And then afterwards, he comes back out and he says, "Hey, you're still here. All right, now that we got all those weekend warriors out of the theater, now we can start the real show." So that's kind of how I feel about these ZX Spectrum things. I feel like if you stick around past the first 2 episodes, then you're in it for the long run, and so am I. So speaking of the long run, let's start. I got my timer here. Got it set for 40 minutes. Let's start Jetpack. Now, the thing about these games is I'm familiar with a lot of them. Some of the early stuff, especially the NES stuff, some of the Xbox stuff, some of the Xbox 360 stuff, some of the Nintendo 64 stuff. Like, I'm familiar with a lot of these. But I'm committed to playing this game as blind as possible, as green as possible. So I haven't really tested a lot of these, so I may end up making a fool out of myself on some of these. I'm playing a lot of these for the first time ever. Now, I've never played Jetpack, but I've played like Jetpack HD. So I'm familiar with the concept. I've never played Lunar Jetman. I've never played Attic Attack. So this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The first 3 games that I'm going to do on tonight's episode, I've never played before. And I'm committed to that idea. So, alright, let's start Jetpack here. And some of the games may run long. Like, if I'm having a particularly fun time playing it, I may play it a little longer than 40 minutes, but we'll see. Alright, let's see. Make sure I hit the right button here on the timer. Play! Alright, 40 minutes on the clock. 1-player game. I don't know the controls. Okay. Press up on the analog stick to fly. Ah! I mean, these look like rocket parts, right? So I assume I want to collect my rocket parts? Do I have to collect them in order or something? Oh, okay, I have to build the rocket. I gotcha. Ah! I mean, like, this for 40 minutes is definitely going to alienate people. But you know what? That's great, dude. Like, if you can't handle it, man, y'all don't need to be watching my stream anyways. Fuel. Gotta add fuel to the mix. Do I want that nuclear junk? Ah! More fuel. I gotta fuel the whole thing up, don't I? You know, it's simplistic, but I actually really like the color palette on the ZX Spectrum. I saw Doom running on the ZX Spectrum before. I was pretty impressed by that. It actually didn't look too bad. Ah, gold. I think that's what that is. And then more fuel. So I only have like a limited amount of jetpack thrust. Hey, it's a slime, right? Do I want that? So far, I like this a lot better than the HD Jetpack HD or whatever. Do I get in now? Graphics remind me of Blaster Master, which is a good thing. I remember playing Blaster Master on my Tandy 1000. Yep, that's right, man. I'm old school. All right, we got different patterns now, different obstacles to avoid. Game over, player one. All right, now this collection has save stating. I'm not gonna like cheat my way through the games, but I do want to look at it. So it's like, hold on a second. Get out of here. I'm not. Admittedly, I'm not too familiar with the Xbox One controls here. I don't see save stating on this one. I remember when I paused the other games, when I was testing it out. I didn't play a bunch ahead of time, but I was testing out the collection to kind of see how it works and to refamiliarize myself with how the Xbox One functions, because I haven't really played it all that much, so I had to like refamiliarize myself with the interface. I mean, I've spent most of my time, and I'm sure regular viewers will have noticed this. I spent most of my time streaming PS4 games. Speaking of PS4 games, I was out at GameStop today, moving some of my my pre-order money around, my pre-order credit, and I come home, and there's a straight-up lizard on the inside of my door. I don't know how he got there. I assume he got there like when I opened the door, like when I left, or maybe even when I got back if he was quick enough. But he was on the inside, so like when I got home, I closed the door behind me after entering the house, and then there's this lizard looking back at me. And it wasn't like a normal house lizard. It was like one of those freaky like see-through lizards, and he had these big bulgy eyes. And I didn't know how to get him out of my house. So what I did is sliding glass door. What I did is I opened the door so he was on the outside of the second half of the sliding glass door, and then I kind of stuck some paper in there and pushed him along and then closed the door slowly. Kind of hard to explain, but I got him out. Lizard. Just something that happened. I didn't say it was interesting. It's just something that happened. I think some of the like the stuff that isn't fuel, I think is just for points, right? Get in, get in. Man, that sucked. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch. This is the first Xbox One episode we're doing Rare Replay. This is episode 1 of Rare Replay, and we're playing all the Rare games in order for 50 minutes apiece, which means the first 2 episodes of this series are going to be all ZX Spectrum stuff. But I'm kind of cool with that. I kind of like the idea that not everyone on Twitch is going to be streaming the ZX Spectrum stuff, you know? They always say, you know, when you're looking for advice on streaming and whatnot, they always say find your niche. I've found my niche, dude. Like I've been streaming my niche for like a year and a half. Pretty much old games that no one but me and Jeff Gerstmann cares about. That's my niche. Alright, we're all fueled up. I can leave, right? Cool. So I got a timer going. So yeah, we're doing this one for 40 minutes. Why did I pick 40 minutes? Because I like a 2-hour episode, and if I'm splitting these 30 games into 10 episodes, then that's 3 episodes, or 3 games per episode. And in order to maintain a 2-hour episode, they need to be 40-minute quick looks, kind of. Too many tribbles. Too many of them. Oh, God, there's like straight up way too many of these guys. Ah, that one got my head. I feel like after streaming this game for enough time, I'm going to hit like a personal record. And it's not going to be that bad, dude. Like, I think I'll probably end up having a pretty good run toward the end of these 40 minutes here. I say that and then instantly die like 3 times in a row. Jeez. They come out of the woodwork in like the worst spot. So my girlfriend remarked after I told her what was going to be on the episode tonight, she said that only you would finally start using your Xbox One for the show to stream ZX Spectrum games. I'm like, yep. Sounds about right. So we can get in that rocket now. If we can get down there and survive. Too much madness. Get down there. There we go. Eventually we'll have NES and Nintendo 64 and Xbox 360 stuff. Speaking of Xbox 360 stuff, one of the reasons I started streaming on Xbox One is because I know that... Okay, this is the furthest I've been. I shot that guy. Is because I know that in November, that's the latest rumor, is that November they're going to start putting backwards compatibility on the Xbox One in regards to Xbox 360 games. As part of the Rare Replay package, you kind of get a sneak preview of some of that functionality. As in, like, Viva Pinata, Perfect Dark Zero, a couple other things. But eventually... eventually it's going to work for physical media as well, which is kind of what I'm waiting for, you know. I got Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection that I want to stream. I basically would like to do the same thing with that I'm doing with this, you know, like do the long form quick look of Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. It's 50 plus games or 40 plus games on the Sega Genesis and Sega Master System. I mean, if you watch the show long enough, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I always talk about wanting to stream authentic retro games on the show. And unfortunately, they don't really come out with too many authentic retro games on Generation 8 hardware. I mean, this is a good start. And hopefully backwards compatibility will bring some of the retro collections that I already have on the Xbox 360 into, the stream world here, Didn't really have an end for that sentence. I'm kind of overwhelmed by all these tribbles. Gotta go get that fuel. Yeah. Ah! Come on, I shot that guy. I was going ham on the laser. So I think all these extra pickups are just for points. Oh, that's alright. Points are good. I'm a gamer, so points are good. This is like Blaster Master without the math. Or not Blaster Master, Math Blaster. This is like Math Blaster without the math. This is the Math Blaster that dumb kids played. Speaking of retro compilations, jeez. I keep getting game over, like, right at the beginning of that stage. Speaking of retro compilations, they're coming out with, right off the bat. They're coming out with, toward the end of this month, Mega Man collection, Mega Man 1 through 6, releases digitally toward the end of this month. And it releases physically next year. I'm probably going to buy both versions. Because like I've said, if I haven't made it abundantly clear, I'm all about retro games. Even though it seems like I kind of suck at them. But I think I'm getting better. I mean, I'm routinely making it to the third stage here, then instantly dying. But at least we're making it to the third stage. It's like I keep expecting the laser to work better than it does. Geez. Hit my head on that thing and bounce down. Like Joust or something. This is kind of like Joust meets Math Blaster without the math. Sounds pretty good. I like that. And like I said, I played Jetpack HD. Wasn't really too into that, actually. I think that's also on this compilation. Isn't it? I don't remember. I haven't really looked too deeply at the other games in this compilation. I mean, I know I did look at them, of course. But, like, I would probably just gloss over Jetpack HD, since I'm not really that into it. Scary. Gotta go get that fuel, man. I'm always nervous about, like, hanging around on the side, because I feel like they're gonna come in from the side and, like spawn kill me or something. Is that enough? No? More fuel needed, huh? Like that. I want those points. I shouldn't be getting greedy, but I want those points. Get in there, fuel. Hurry up. Oh my god. The world is closing in around me and I'm waiting for fuel to drop into a rocket. Rocket can't decide what color it wants to be. You won. Rocket, you won. I wonder what the significance of that is. Alright, here we are, the level that I always die instantly at. I think we've already made more progress than I've made before in this particular level. I don't have to build the rocket again, which is good, I guess. I can't really tell where these things are going to go. Look at that mess down there. I'm supposed to jump into that? These things don't really have a rhyme or reason as to what direction they're moving in. It seems very random. Oh my god. Oh, I can go off the screen and appear on the other side. Well, that changes everything. That really changes everything, man. I still got to survive getting down there this time, though. Cool. I like the ZX Spectrum color palette. Very similar to the ColecoVision color palette. Oh, some new crap to deal with here. What are these, flying sharks? Can't tell if bad graphics or flying sharks. I'm gonna go with flying sharks because that sounds cooler. They're probably just like jet fighters or something. Back to this place. So yeah, if you manage to make it through the first 2 episodes with me, that'll be 4 hours of ZX Spectrum games. And my hat's off to you, man. You know what? I gotta do it. You gotta do it too. Or not. I guess you could skip ahead to episode 3 if you're watching this on YouTube. And I've since recorded it. Whatever. Skip around to whatever game you want. I don't care. Jeez. I guess that's kind of the point of this, right? Is to provide a quick look for every game on the collection. So yeah, skip ahead to whatever game you want, man. I'm doing them in order, so, you know, as the name implies, I'm doing them in chronological order, so. If you're watching episode 10, you'll see all the newest stuff. So if that's what you're into, skip to that, man. It'll be a while. It'll be a couple months, because I'm only doing 1 episode a week. 10 episodes. I suggest just watching them all, though. That way you get the full picture, you know? Jetpack. Saw an episode of I've Got a Secret. And the guy on there, his secret was that he built a jetpack. And they showed footage of it. And I was watching this thing, and I was like, it just seemed so fake. Like, I couldn't really put my finger on it, but it's like, it seemed like it would have been pushing him, like, forward. But he was, like, straight up the whole time. It just didn't look right. It looked like there were strings involved. Like, I didn't see any strings, but it definitely looked like there was strings involved. That's, of course, I've Got a Secret, hosted by Steve Allen. Not that other guy that took over. He wasn't that great. Steve Allen. Talking about Steve Allen, I've got a secret, and I'm playing Jetpack. How much more antiquated can I get? You know, when I alienate people, I go all out, yo. I don't mess around. So a lot of what it takes to, oh my god, stream 4 hours of ZX Spectrum games. There's a kind of endurance that you have to employ. You know, I mean, I've seen people do 24-hour streams of Penn and Teller's Desert Bus. Like you know what I mean, for like charity and stuff. Like I've seen that. You know, I get that people do that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, whether you stream for 4 hours or 24 hours, or you stream in Desert Bus, or you're streaming this or that, there does take a certain amount of endurance. And you know, I think with a game like this that's really just kind of mechanical, you're not really employing any kind of. I mean, there is like kind of a deep gameplay here. I mean, I'm not going to write like a thesis on it or anything, but it's kind of just like, you know, you're almost kind of going through the motions after a certain point, and then it takes that kind of endurance that I liken to, say, a Shinya Arino, where they lock him in a room for 18 hours until he beats a game. And oftentimes I find myself on the stream thinking about Shinya Arino's endurance and almost kind of being inspired by it. I streamed, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that I've streamed anything for any, you know, particularly long length of time. I've had my moments, though, on the stream. I've done, I think my longest stream, my longest individual stream was Omega Quintet. I did that for 5 hours when I was celebrating year 2 of Normal Game Couch. So that was a fun one. I did 3 hours of Ninja-kun, which is a Japanese arcade game, because I wanted to make it to level 100 just to see what would happen, and I figured I might as well stream that because that would be interesting. And I did 3 hours of Out of This World, which had me beating the game like 6 or 7 times because it's only like a half-hour game. So I'm not saying that like I'm offering any kind of endurance that you won't see elsewhere, because like, you know, like I do like a 3-hour episode, and that's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but I do try to keep the episodes around 2 hours. So if I do a 5-hour stream, I think that's significant. Also, I have Super Game Couch EX, which is like an annual thing that I do, where I stream for 8 hours, but that's 4 different games. So it's really 4 2-hour streams. It's still like 8 hours of streaming, though. It's just spread across several games instead of just one. I like the idea of maybe doing like a 8-hour stream on one game, but it would but it would have to be the right game. Like I could see myself doing like a 8-hour Earth Defense Force run. It would have to be the right game. I mean, like like RPG is like the obvious choice, but just something like arcadey and fun. Like it doesn't have to be an RPG per se. Just something arcadey and fun. Like I mean, like this. Like I could probably do this for 8 hours, not this one game, but like this collection. But I'm not going to. I mean, I already have it like scheduled out how it's gonna go. I'm just saying, like it has to be the right game. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch. Don't worry, we'll be moving on to the next game soon. This is kind of a quick look of every single game on the collection, spread out across 10 different streams, one stream a week. We're doing each game for 40 minutes apiece, which sounds a bit much for some of this early stuff. But my hypothesis is that I'm sucking it up right now. My hypothesis is that the people that make it through this will relish the later content. So this is the early stuff that nobody wants to see. So if you make it through this, congratulations, man, because you know what? I'm doing it. If I'm doing it, then hey, at least you could watch it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm putting the work in. All you have to do is watch it. Can't remember which one's next. I think, what is it, Lunar something? I know it's not Lunar Lander, because that's not rare. Lunar something. And then there's Attic Attack after that. That's going to be Stream the First. God, this level is such a pain in the neck. Ah, I can't tell where these things are flying. About 12 minutes left on this game. Then we'll move to the next one. Jeez. I can't tell where that guy's going to be. When I get tunnel vision on a game like this, I get kind of stupid. So if I say something stupid or my grammar is poor, you'll have to forgive me. I do a series called The Hamster Cage that's all old arcade games like this, you know. Not that this is an arcade game, but old arcade games like this, like in this style. I try to do one about once a month. Sometimes I don't quite make it once a month, but the reason it's called The Hamster Cage is because the company that distributes them on PSN is Hamster Corporation. Those guys are great. They follow me on Twitter. They were one of my first followers too. I'm super stoked to be connected to them in that way, because as a company, I really respect what they're doing. I enjoy their product, and they really seem to put, like, you know, heart and soul into, I guess, preserving the past, I guess, which is kind of what I'm doing now. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it my own way, and they're doing it their way. Their way is arguably more important than my way, but you know, we're all trying to preserve the past. That's close. Speaking of preserving the past, there's this website called the Internet Archive, which has a lot of old games on it that you can play right in your browser. And it's completely legit, because their whole thing, they're going at it like legally from like a museum kind of perspective. So it's all like 100% legit and legal, and I think that's awesome. Because frankly, you know, I mean, this stuff needs to be preserved, man, because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, after seeing what happened to PT, for example, okay? Like, any company at any time could say, hey, man, we don't want this on this marketplace anymore, and then it's gone forever, like, at least from a distribution standpoint. So you gotta have those files somewhere, man, so that you don't lose them. That's why I'm always kind of, you know, talking about how I like physical media and how I'm like a physical media guy. Because then, you know, I don't even have to worry about it, man. Like an NES game, you want to play an NES game, just take the cartridge, put it in your NES. Oh, you got an NES game on your Wii U? Oh, well, then I guess you have to, you know, sign in and download the ROM and make sure that you got the license and all, you know, whatever, dude. Got a cartridge, just plug it in and you're good to go. That's why I'm all about physical media. And I view the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, no different than the NES. All right, because all this digital stuff, there's no guarantee it's going to be there forever. I mean, you could make the same argument against physical media. There's no guarantee that's going to be there forever. I mean, there's like optical decay, I think they call it. So I mean, it's not really 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's more like 9 of one, 3 of the other. I'll take the one that works out better in my favor for longer, and I really feel that that's physical media. Everybody has their reasons though. Like, I've heard, like, the main argument I've heard in favor of digital only distribution is that it's convenient. Like, you don't have to get up from your couch or whatever. But you know what? Coming from like a retro gamer, I'm used to that. Like, there wasn't any means to change the NES cartridge when you're sitting on the couch. You got to get up and change it. So I'm used to that. So that's not even a problem for me. All right, this is the one with the flying sharks. I'm just going with flying sharks, man. I don't even know. Right. Fall faster. It's like Sharknado up in this piece. Doing pretty good. I shouldn't say things like that because then that's when I lose. I like that you can kind of see them off the screen for a bit before they show up. I noticed that that's unique to the sharks. Probably because they move so fast on the screen or something. Ah, God! Oh, I almost beat that level. Son of a bee. Alright. Probably got one more time for one more play in this in this game before we move on to the next one. More ZX Spectrum. Man, a million shots at that green fireball and I missed it every time. Don't even care about that face. I want that fuel though. It'd be nice if more of the stuff appeared on the side of the screen, like to broadcast that it was about to come in, instead of just the sharks, because anything can kill you if it comes in right off the side of the screen and you're standing next to it. Doesn't have to be a super shark. It can be a fireball or sphere or whatever. Tribble. All this stuff can kill you. Everything takes one shot to kill you here, so the only difference is some of it moves faster. I do feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it, though. You won. Maybe that's supposed to mean that I won. Like I successfully crafted the rocket, so I won at that. Maybe it's like a pun. Ah, God. Yeah, I don't know. Jeez. That was a close one. Oh my God, that was close. More fuel. I need more fuel, right? Where is it? There it is. Ah. Not good. Not good. Not good. Can't catch a break. Fall. Fall. There we go. Slow rocket. I guess rockets are kind of slow. If you ever see a launch, they do kind of launch slow like that. So as I play games on this collection, I should be unlocking like videos and stuff to watch in one of the menus. I'm not going to look at any of that stuff because I don't want to get content ID'd. I don't know what's in those videos. I think it's like production diaries and stuff like that, or videos about like, you know, the people who made the games and stuff like that. And that's really cool. And I'm definitely going to watch it on my own time. I just, I don't know what kind of licensed music is on any of those videos, so I don't want to get content ID'd, so we'll just let that go. I mean, this right here is all about the games anyway. You know what I mean? That's what I have it set up for. That's what the series is about. Get down there, fuel. Now I gotta get down there. So many of these enemies. Go! Shark level next, right? Starts with the fireballs, then the tribbles, then the spheres, then the sharks. I'm pretty sure they're like jet fighters, but they look like sharks to me. I'm going with sharks. They're all hanging around the lift. Okay. Oh, man. Some of this stuff is hard to figure. Yeah, they look like sharks to me, man. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch. Doing a series of 30 quick looks. 40 minutes each game, 30 games, across 10 episodes, 2 hours per episode. I did the math. It works. And I like that I'm probably the only streamer on Twitch doing this. I'm under no illusions that it's going to get me subscribers. But it's what I wanted to do. They always say find your niche. That's the niche I've found. And we got 13 seconds left on the timer, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it run out. Because I'm not going to start a new game with 13 seconds left on the timer. So hold menu. Ah, there we go. That's how you can save state. So if you're doing particularly well, that's the timer going off, you can save state there and then load your save state. That'll come in handy for like, you know, Nintendo 64 and Xbox era games, to be able to save state that stuff. So I did look at some of these games. I did a couple test streams for games that I was already familiar with, so as not to familiarize myself with games that I wasn't familiar with. And I discovered that when you switch to, say, an Xbox 360 game, it actually closes out the stream. I don't think that's going to happen if I switch from one, you know, anything that's on disk. So any of the ZX Spectrum games should be fine. But I'm just warning you, if the stream ends, that's why. So I reached one milestone. Seems like I should have reached more milestones for playing that game that long. But okay. Alright, so Move on to the next game. I reset my timer. I don't know if you can hear it there. I think this is a unidirectional microphone, but you might be able to hear it. 40 minutes, okay? And it's Lunar Jetman. So this is the second game out of 30 for 40 minutes each. I think I've gone a little mad, but we all go a little mad sometimes, don't we? Yeah, the total's 20 hours. 20 hours looking at all these games here. All right, so I've never played this one. It kind of looks like what is that game? Moon something? Moonlander? Kind of looks like, what is it? Lunar Lander? Is that it? There's a game that looks exactly like this. It almost feels like one company ripped off the other company. I see like Xevious enemies rolling around in the background. All right, let's do this one for 40 minutes. You know, it could be argued that the vast majority of... Okay, so these are Jetman controls. Oh, man. So it could be argued that the vast majority of these games don't have, like, enough real content to justify... Oh, my God. A 40-minute quick look. But I'm doing it anyway, man. Dude, I can't even get my feet wet in this game. I don't even know what's up. Jeez. Got tires flying around. How do I get in this thing? Do I get in this thing? Oh. Hopefully it's not 40 minutes of this. Wow. That was quick. I feel like I just gotta learn it, you know? I really don't think it's gonna be 40 minutes of this. Maybe I should just move on, like forget the thing. I'm pressing other buttons. I suppose I can look at the controls, right? Let's see. Options. Alright, let's see. Enter, exit. Ah, it's like GTA. Press Y to get in the car. Pick up, drop, fire, hover, thrust, rewind. Rewind. I wonder if that means like rewind time in the ROM. Let's try that out. Yeah, it does. Alright, so this is just like... Oh, man. This is just like Game Room on the Xbox 360. Probably not the comparison that they would want over there at Rareware. Can I shoot this thing? The tires look really good. I'm impressed by the graphics here. I don't even really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think I can't roll over that divot? Come on. I probably have to build something. Jeez. There is way too much crap flying at me in this game. Let's rewind that. Rewind that again. I mean, this is way over the top. There's way too much stuff flying at me in this game. A missile has been launched from the enemy base. Your lunar rover is in danger of being destroyed. I didn't get that. It is estimated that 8 laser hits will be required to destroy the missile. Okay. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Can I jump in this thing? What was that about thrust? I thought there was like... Oh, jetpack. Mm. Oh my god. This is worse than Ninja Gaiden. Alright. Cool, we put a gun on our deal. Oh, but then it blew up. I guess I didn't do it fast enough, right? Was it the timer that did me in? Let me rewind it and look. I don't really know. I don't really know what did me in. Okay. I think we're like slowly starting to get it more and more. This is not one that I'm particularly fond of. Ah! Can we drive the bomb somewhere? Like, is this significant? Like, I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It says base to the right. See, now there's a divot here. I can't get over those divots. So what, do I just head to the base? What's the point of having a car on a planet full of these divots that can't go over these divots? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh god, I can't. I'm out of fuel. Ugh. Oh man, this is frustrating. Jeez. Alright. God. Hmm. Yeah, I seriously don't know what I'm doing with this game, man. It seems way too convoluted. It seems like killing these guys should give me more, like, energy or fuel or something, right? But it doesn't. Okay, I'll just take that death. Man. I'm not trying to use, like, this rewind feature to cheat or anything, but I feel like if I don't, we'll be here forever. I don't know how to get fuel back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the beginning of the end, right? I feel like this is like a haunted house situation, like the game Haunted House on Atari 2600, where it's like if you don't know what you're doing, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Oh, there's the missile. But if you know what you're doing, man, I want to take this missile out. But if you know what you're doing, then, you know, then you can get it done. It said 8 shots, right? Gotta get 8 before it hits the car. That had to have been like 7. Let's rewind it as much as I can, and just go full on after the missile. I feel like chasing behind it is probably the freaking tire hitting me in the head. Oh my god, dude. This is like the hardest game I've ever played. I'm even cheating, and I still can't do it. Oh my god. Buckle your seatbelts, man. Because you're in for... Yes! You're in for 40 minutes of this. 40 minutes of absolute nonsense. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I feel like I'm building something. Does this base have anything to do with anything? Jeez. Probably should have brought, like, the bomb or something to this thing, right? My lasers aren't really doing anything. I wonder if there's like an objectives or something. Options. Game options. Infinite time? Infinite lives. Okay. Infinite time is a good thing. Let's bring the bomb over then. I think I'm somehow refilling my fuel by standing next to something over here. It could be that phone booth looking thing. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm gonna drop the bomb on this guy. Bombs away! No? Maybe I gotta hit that other thing. Too late or too early? I want to get a direct hit, like something that... There we go. It did nothing. Okay. Well, apparently I have infinite time now to do whatever it is I'm supposed to do. There keeps being more bombs, which is good. I feel like this is like a I have to build something. Like I'm sure I have to build something. I feel like I probably have to get the vehicle all the way over to the right. Somehow I have to fix these divots, or I have to put something on the car to make it fly or jump or something. Let's take this thing off the back. Can I? Jeez. Ugh. This is brutal. Let's confirm that this is the thing that was giving me more fuel. It was not. Standing next to the truck, I think, is what gives me more fuel. All right. Let's see about filling in these divots here. Oh. Dropping the bomb would make more divots, right? What kind of all-terrain vehicle can't go over a divot like that? My Scion XB can go over a divot like that, you know what I'm saying? Jeez. Ugh. I hate to be like rewinding it so much because I think that's cheap. But honestly, if I don't do that in this game, then we're screwed. God, out of fuel. At this point, it's almost better to just die, right? Like, why is there so much crap in the sky? This everything is attacking me all the time. Hmm. Alright, so I can hold my position by pressing B. I guess that's kind of cool. That's something I didn't know about. I feel like there's something about the rover here that I'm just not getting. Like there's something that I'm just not understanding. I'm trying thrust. Hold on a second. Let's look at the controls again. Options. Enter, exit, gotcha. Pick up, drop, fire, hover, filter, that's unnecessary, thrust, rewind, thrust, move, hover, move, thrust, move, hover, move. I mean, what's killing me here is it seems like a relatively simple game. But I'm just, like, stuck on this or something. What's the filter? Ooh, wow, that's ugly. It really does kind of look like what TVs looked like back then, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Keep on bombing this stuff? Like, do I want to just keep on throwing bombs? Yeah, there's that filter again. Looks pretty bad. I bet you the filter is... I'm trying to hit the ground in front of the thing. I bet you the filter is unique to each era. So like the Nintendo 64 filter, if there is one, will look differently than the ZX Spectrum filter, and so on. I can't even really tell what things are anymore. I wonder if I can restart the ROM here. Can we restart the ROM? I guess exit game. Let's see. Seek out and destroy missile bases to save the Earth from alien assault. Game help. Oh, that opened up a whole thing on the side. I hope that didn't mess up my broadcast. I didn't know that was going to do that. Still figuring out, how all this works. Okay, help on rare replay. Well, this isn't what I was looking for. I gotta get my... This is frustrating. Snap an app. Let's see here. Snap. I trust that I'm still broadcasting. I want to snap back to Twitch. There we are. Okay. I don't think you can see that on your end, but I like to see it on mine, so... Okay. So I have to destroy the missile bases. Let's start a new game. I mean, this shouldn't be that hard to figure out. I feel like if I don't screw up early, then we might be able to do it. And are we working with infinite time and infinite lives? Okay. What I would like is infinite fuel. Like, that would be great. Alright, let's try to get all this stuff over without dying. Right? So we can just go head on like this, right? And then there's a divot. Okay. Do I have to fix that? I must, otherwise the thing can't get over, right? Whoa, what's that? Oh, it's teleporter. Sweetness. Alright. Oh, didn't want to die there. Didn't want to die there either. Can I teleport the whole vehicle through? No. Because that would be too easy. Seems like I want to get the gun, right? And mount the gun on the back. Is that even what that is, though? Yes, it is. Oh, man, I feel like if we could just get over there, we could take these guys out. I can't... This is frustrating. You know, I mean, I am kind of starting to figure it out, though. Ah! Ah! Ouch. Man, this stuff comes in off the side of the screen so fast. It's like, it's unreal. I think I'm stuck on this divot now. Oh, these divots are so frustrating. Okay, here we go. I wonder if I can, like, finagle or, like, glitch my way across these divots by, like... Like, if I could get stuck on there again... Ugh. See, I'm stuck on there now. If I could, like, keep doing this over and over again and inching my way further to the right each time, I might be able to get over there. I think the main trick is getting the rover over there, but you can't do it with these divots, and I don't know how to fix them. Maybe we'll fly over and see if we can see anything. Another teleport. Alright, so that takes us right back there, which is good. Let's see how far off to the right we can go. I'm all out of fuel already. Oh man, this is going to be a nightmare. I mean, I have infinite lives, so dying isn't that big of a concern to me. But each time I die, it puts another divot in the ground. See that? I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to make it harder on myself. So I'm going to try to get back over. Without dying. I mean, maybe we can do a save state. How about that? Let's actually use the save state system. See, we're starting to figure out the way this stuff works, man. I feel like if I keep going to the right, it's going to loop around. Or it could be that I'm just getting further and further away from where I want to be. It's got to loop around, though, right? I don't see anything out here, so I'm actually going to load the save state. And then head back to the left. I think heading off this far to the right was a mistake. I figured this stuff out, man. Jeez. This is a save state. This is supposed to be safe. My God. Jeez. Like, how can you do this without cheating? Honestly. God, there's so much stuff that comes at you so quickly. I'm glad I can rewind it. This would be straight up impossible if you couldn't save state and rewind and stuff. This is nuts, dude. Like, this is crazy. Who thought it was a good idea to have this much stuff on the screen? I mean, I'm using rewind functionality here on this ROM, and I can barely even make it back to where I was. I'm all out of fuel. I would love to fly back. I should be getting to a God. I should be getting back to that teleport soon. This is unreal, dude. Like, I can't imagine how anyone can play this legit. At this point, I just want to get back to the rover. Oh, thank God, the teleporter. Make it. Phew. Jeez. I just want to, like, sit in the teleporter or in the rover for a bit and catch my breath. My God. So I'm really close to the base. Okay? I'm really close. I got the guns on my vehicle. I just need a way to get over there. And I can't go over the tiniest of divots. That's extremely frustrating, man. To be so close. There's nothing else on the field other than the teleporters, the bombs, and the gun. The bombs have to be how you manipulate the terrain, right? I have to like manipulate it in like just the right way or something. Maybe if I flatten it all out. I'd love to just teleport the whole rover over there. But that doesn't work. Oh, what is this? What is this now? How did I get that? Do I blow up land until I find more of those? Feel like we're starting to figure this game out, you know? Hide in here. Wait for all these monstrosities to fly by. I don't understand. Where did that girder come from? I can't seem to, like, make any more. Did I find it underground? Ouch. I feel like if I started like another 40 minutes, which I'm not going to do, but I feel like if I started another 40 minutes, I would have been able to figure it out, you know? I would have been able to get this. Girder. Need more girders. Where do you get girders at? Maybe they're dropped by enemies? Like, I think I would have noticed that by now. I've shot enough of these guys. Ouch. See, one of the options is infinite time, which tells me that given enough time, you should be able to do it, right? So I need another girder. Like 2 more girders would do it, you know? I just picked another girder up. Way too much junk here. almost had it. There. Picked up another girder. Let's save state this. Save. Okay. Ah. Ouch. Now I gotta remember how to put the girder down. Put the girder down, get in the... Jeez. How can you do anything in this game? It's way too hectic. Somebody made this game way too hectic. Alright, we're in a safe spot. I'm going to save state again. I think the rover is providing the girders. I just have to access it from the exact right spot. So I just picked up another one. Oh my god! Holy crap. It doesn't seem to be hurting me. Shouldn't that be how I kill the thing? I mean, I've made it this far, right? Is that it? Did I do it? No, I didn't. I got hurt. I'm not supposed to run into that thing, I guess. I mean, that's as close as I can get then. I mean, that's literally as close as I can get. This is a frustrating game when you don't know what to do. I'm shooting it with the thing. I can't get closer. That's as close as I can get. The whole point was destroying these missiles, right? Ouch. I mean, do I just drop bombs on them? Did I not do that enough or something? Wow, that's it? Oh, and then there's more. Ugh. I guess there just keeps on being more bases, right? Alright, well, that was relatively successful, I guess, so we'll save state. Like 2 minutes left in this game. I'm just now figuring it out. I feel that that was a success, though. So look at this. I got this stuff figured out now. Like, if I started playing now, it would be a completely different scene. Look how good at it I am now. Get out of here. Well, see, I mean, I'm purposely playing the games blind, you know. I'm not playing them ahead of time, and, well, unfortunately, that kind of stuff is going to happen. Especially with this older stuff, where there's really no conveyance about what you're supposed to do. I'm playing it now, and I'm like kind of overwhelmed by how simple it is. I can't believe I struggled so much. But hey, I figured it out, and it's a good thing. Alright. So now we can save state here. We probably got like a minute left, or like less than a minute left in this particular game. Overwrite. Okay, let's drop a bomb on it real quick. It's supposed to be generating bombs, right? It's not generating. I thought the okay, just when I start figuring it out, I realize that I haven't figured it out. I thought the truck... Jeez. Thought the truck generates bombs. I think I'm a little too close for comfort. Let's back up a bit. It's not generating bombs anymore. Alright, well... That's the timer. We did 40 minutes in that game. Well, I may have really struggled with that one, but at least we started to figure it out. Alright, so 40 more minutes and then we'll do the next game. Attic Attack. Alright. 1983. 3 games from 1983 here. 1 player. Alright. Attic Attack. No idea really what this one's going to be. Alright. Never played this one before. Alright, looks kind of like a... recover the pieces of the golden key and escape the haunted castle. Wow, was I just talking about Haunted House? This sounds exactly like Haunted House for the Atari 2600, although with admittedly much better graphics, you know, based on what I'm seeing here. Alright, so recover the pieces of the golden key and escape the haunted castle. In other words, let's play some Haunted House on 2600. Let's look at the options real quick. Let's see, game options. Rewind on. Infinite lives, yeah. Revised ending off. We'll keep infinite lives on, because, hey, you know, why not? Did that take, or was I supposed to hit, like, confirm or something? Infinite lives on. Okay. Alright, man. Built-in Game Genie and whatnot. Okay, 40 minutes on the clock. Go. Knight, wizard, or surf? I'd like to play as the knight, please. Alright, haunted castle. Oh yeah, this is like Gauntlet kind of combined with Haunted House. Let's go get that key. Ah, I like these graphics. It doesn't really work like a twin-stick shooter. I can't really face one direction and like walk in another. What did I just get? I don't even know what I just got. Something. Oh, this is so much better, dude. That last game, I mean, you know, hey, once I started to figure it out, it was kind of working for me, but this is what I'm into, man. This is more like an action-oriented thing. This is great. Like, I'm all about this right now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Zelda meets Haunted House meets Gauntlet. Which is awesome. And these graphics are, like, really blowing me away, dude. Like, they really got, like, perspective down. Got some mint ice cream there. Pick up that mint ice cream. I'm not really sure what any of this stuff does. I'm just going through, like, open doors as I see them. Oh, this game is fantastic, dude. Oh, this is the kind of thing I was hoping for, man. This is it right here. Like, finally we got something that, like, I can kind of excel at, hopefully. Oh, don't want to stand where they're spawning in. Very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rewind that. Okay, we'll take that death. I'm not going to try to I have infinite lives, and it looks like you spawn in the room that you died in, so I guess rewinding it to save lives doesn't really do anything in this case. Oh, I can hold down the attack button. Awesome. How many of these dudes do I have to kill before the way opens? Does the way ever open? Maybe this is a dead end. Maybe I should move on. I'm trying to get through to the right, but... doesn't seem to be working. I guess we'll take this way. Can't kill this guy. We haven't been up here yet. What did I just get? Like a piece of mirror or something? I think this is another one of those dead-end rooms. Oh, this game is fantastic, dude. This is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. You can tell, too, like, the first game was Jetpack, right? I'm gonna rewind that. I have infinite lives, so it doesn't really make a difference, so I'm not really cheesing it too badly by rewinding it. But you can tell, the first game was Jetpack, and, man. And, like, it kind of did its own thing. What's killing me? Am I running out of time, or what's killing me? I literally don't know what's killing me. But yeah, anyway, get sidetracked here. The first game was Jetpack, and you can see, you know, it was doing its own thing, and it did it well, right? And then the next game was that lunar one, and it was kind of like Jetpack, but like a bit more sophisticated, albeit, you know, much harder, but more sophisticated nonetheless. Some vanilla ice cream here. And now this game is like way more sophisticated. So you can see, like, as time moves on, like as time moves forward in the history of Rareware, you can kind of see that things start to get a little more, you know, start to get a little more sophisticated, like gameplay-wise. I see I got a message there from Artorias. It's not going to show on screen. Oh, I ran out of food. That's what's up. Okay, well, I have infinite lives, so I guess that's okay. What's up, Artorias? If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not telling you, Artorias, but I'm telling future viewers. If you're watching this on YouTube, you won't see that Artorias is over there on my sidebar telling me why I'm dying. He tells me I ran out of food. I don't know if there's any way to get that up on the screen. 1881. Hello, Mrs. Elfman. Glad to see you here, too. Something tells me that I'm not ready to be in this room yet. Glad you could check in there, Artorias. Oh yeah, I ran out of food again. Yo, Artorias, man, you seem to know about this game. Where do I get more food at? Or do I get more food? I don't even know if you get more food. Maybe it's like a built-in gameplay mechanic to make sure that you don't spend too much time on one life. Are these the mushrooms? Can you eat the mushrooms? Doesn't seem like you can eat the mushrooms. Standing top of it. Let me look at the controls here. Maybe the controls will offer some insight. Options. Pick up. Pick up, drop. Okay. Maybe I can pick up a mushroom, huh? I'm trying. Not working. I guess you don't pick up the mushroom. I just died again. Okay, so the ice cream and stuff. Artorias says the ice cream. It looks like ice cream. I doubt that it actually is, but it looks like ice cream. If it looks like ice cream and it tastes like ice cream. So I'm sure there's like a correct way to go in this game. I'm just kind of winging it. I mean, pressing the pickup button on the mushroom seems to be... It's making that noise. I think it's making my hunger run out faster. That's probably not a good thing. I'm gonna die again. Ugh. This game's very cool. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's very cool. The mushroom takes food away. Ah, see, yeah, I think I figured that out, like, right before you told me. Ah, look at this room. We got, like, a grandfather clock there, and some bones. Ah, you can go into the grandfather clock, and look at all that food. Wish I had an inventory, save some of that food for later. I probably shouldn't have picked it all up, that was probably a stupid move. Up the stairs. Up the stairs again. Oh, buddy. This reminds me of the It's Dangerous to Go Alone room in Zelda. I'll pick up everything. Can I pick up everything? It's all food again, right? What's this here? Points? I don't know. Are you surprised, Artorias, to see me streaming an Xbox One game? This is the first time I've ever done that. I came in from the left door, right? So I think I want to go through the right door when it opens up. There we go. There we go. I don't think doors like this open unless I'm missing something. There's this dude down here. Wait, can I go through here? Have I been through here yet? Oh, buddy. I'm finding stuff, yo. I don't know if I'm finding the right stuff, but I'm finding stuff. It's like a treasure trove. $18.84. I like... You know, I mean, I'm used to the way it works on PS4. For those watching the VOD, Artorias is asking me how I like the streaming tools on the Xbox One. I'm used to it on the PS4, so it actually I kind of got frustrated trying to learn like how everything works on this. But I like it. It's I like how the audio seems to be balanced perfectly without me having to adjust anything. On the PS4, I have to really kind of go out of my way to adjust audio every time I stream something. But here, I mean, you know, I don't know. It could be kind of hard to tell on games like this, but I wonder if I can go into that thing in the back. It seemed... Oh, I died by hunger again, I think. It seems to be balanced pretty well right off the bat without me even having to do anything, which is great. No hidden passage there. I'm going to go in the southern door. Through here. I'm doing these in chronological order, so eventually I'll get to, you know, like Killer Instinct and Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Not that this isn't fun, but like I said at the top of the stream, this is going to alienate people. Like 2, 3, 4 hours of this, that's going to alienate people. Is there any way to open those barred doors? Artorias might be able to tell me that. 1884. I'm guessing that's like a wine cask, right? That's actually not like a... That's actually not like a vault door or something. It kind of looks like a vault door, but I bet you it's like a wine cask. Ah! Maybe this game made me think of Binding of Isaac all of a sudden for some reason. Oh, what's this? A wrench. Okay, this is where I actually have to pick it up, right? With the B button. Okay. Things are starting to... 3 green enemies in a row, he says. Okay, next time I'm in that situation, I will try that. Oh, look at this guy. Frankenstein's monster. These dudes like this, that kind of move slow like this, seem to be invincible. Maybe they're not, but they definitely seem invincible. So I feel like this guy should be dead by now, right? Alright, screw that guy. What's this? Down here. Look at this swanky room. You got like a bear rug. A lollipop down here. You get that lollipop. And through the right. Alright, try killing 3 green guys in a row. I mean, I gotta single out the green guys or just kill 3 green guys? Maybe I'll just hang out in here for a while. It seems like if they run into me, they die, so that would count as a kill too, right? This game has the DNA of like so many other games, man. Like Gauntlet, Zelda, Haunted House, Binding of Isaac. Like it has the DNA of so many other games. Alright, well I got the wrench. Nothing seems to be happening here. Ugh. Alright, screw that room. Open up, northern door. Thank you. Should have picked a different class. I just always pick the melee class. I don't know if this guy dies, man. Have you noticed, I saw, Artorias, that you've played this. I was looking at your play history or whatever. Have you noticed that killing enemies of certain colors have any unique effects, or were you just grasping for straws? Ouch. My hunger killed me. Oh, here's a room I haven't been in before. I mean, I guess that's good. If you can keep finding rooms you've never been in before, at least you're making some kind of progress. This game world seems unnecessarily huge. Yeah, I remember this guy. I think I remember this guy. Looks like your typical vampire. He's got the pointy ears and what looks like fangs. Ouch. Let's go south. Ah, have we been here yet? Yeah, I think we have. We've been down here. Hmm. Can't affect any of that stuff hanging on the wall, the southern wall. I don't think you can use the wrench to get through any of these doors either. Give me 2 seconds here and I'll try it out. Ah, get out of here. God, you guys are cramping my style. Man, what is the deal with Rare games on the ZX Spectrum throwing hundreds of enemies at you? Like, lay off. Jeez, man. Can't catch my breath. Alright, get out of this freaking room. I do like this game. I'm not trying to sour my opinion on it, but jeez. These folks need to lay off. Don't think I've been this way yet. Aha! Something. Looks like a oil drum or something. And it disappeared. Well, that's not good. Let's rewind that. Oh, it was just food. Go to the south yet? Did we go here? Oh yeah, that's where we came from. So the north? I think we might be getting back up to like the top level. Like where we entered the house at. Oh my god. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. Yeah. Wonder how many lives you get if you don't toggle on infinite lives. Certainly not enough. Oh, look at this. Did we see this before? I don't remember if we've seen this before. We got a table. I would like 2 seconds to be able to inspect this table. Would you kindly lay off? Oh my god. Doesn't seem to be anything we can do here. Guess the table's just for looks. I don't know if we've been in here before. Oh, no, we definitely haven't been in here before. I haven't seen this. What is this? Oh, falling down to a second, I think that was a shortcut to the dungeon, which I just spent like 15 minutes trying to get out of. Yep. Alright, so next time I see that thing, don't fall down it. This would be really handy if I had a map. Which way? Was it left? No? Well, I got the wrench. I mean, that's something. Is it this way? This guy. I'm gonna figure my way back up to the house. I feel like I probably got everything I needed from this dungeon. I'd like to find my way back up to the house, but man, it's tricky. I mean, you know, maybe I'm wrong about the quality of the audio, though. I mean, if it's off, if it doesn't, okay. If it's off, let me know. If it doesn't sound good, let me know. I think it should sound good, though. I did a test episode, and I watched my VOD, and it sounded fine. I like the quality, too. To speak more on your earlier point, Artorias, I like the quality of the headset that comes standard with the Xbox One. It really sounds really good. Like, it sounds like a really quality headset. More so than the one that comes with the... wow, look at this room, man. You gotta be able to open these doors. More so than the quality of the one that comes with the PS4, or the ones that I bought separately. I'm thinking about investing, not anytime soon, but investing eventually in like a... like one of those professional, like, radio-style condenser microphones. What is it? Like, I want to say Blue Rhino? I don't know if that's the brand or not. I think that's the brand. But for what they are, they're actually priced pretty well. Thinking about investing in one of those eventually, but I don't know. Or maybe just a better headset for the PS4. And consequently for the Xbox One. But yeah, I do like the quality of the default headset on the Xbox One. I think is very very good and far superior than the one on the PS4. So yeah, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and fanboy the PS4. You know what I'm saying? Blue Yeti, that's it. Blue Yeti, yeah. I'm thinking about it. They run for I'm not gonna say the price on the air, but they're relatively inexpensive for what they are. I mean, I've worked in radio, so I know how much some of that stuff costs. So Blue Yeti microphone is actually not priced too insanely high. I feel like I'm stagnating in this room. I don't feel like there's anything here. Let's get out of here. I don't want to fall down there. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I missed something in the basement, but... And then this room's nothing. Can't get out of this room. It's interesting to see the interface for the Xbox One streaming, because like I made a friend on Twitch like really early on, like right when her and I both started, Nevea03, and she was Xbox One streamer, like exclusively an Xbox One streamer, and I'm kind of seeing her world now, you know what I mean? Like, this is, oh, look at that, got a cross, but I'm kind of seeing, like, what she saw when she was streaming, you know? And, I don't know, that doesn't really mean anything, I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of interesting to see Twitch from, like, a completely different perspective. After seeing it from only one perspective for like a year and a half, it's interesting. And this is going to be a thing from now on. Like, Monday is going to be Xbox Day. I'm hoping to, you know, when they start you know, having backward compatibility functionality on the Xbox One regarding Xbox 360 games. That's going to be my main jam on Mondays. I'm really looking forward to doing stuff like Fallout 3 and you know, BioShock and stuff like that. So, and Mass Effect, like I'm really looking forward to doing all that stuff. So that's going to be Mondays, man. Mondays are going to be a lot of fun for an indefinite amount of time. It looks like this door on the right is probably where I want to go through, or is that like where I first entered the mansion at? You know what? I think that's where I first came in at. Let's go this way. I don't know if I've been this way yet. North. Another fall down. I don't think I've been here yet. Oil can. North. Tables, tables. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Kill everything. Come on, open up! You don't control the doors in this. I should have mentioned that earlier. You kind of have to wait till they open. There's a very suspicious looking suit of armor up there. Ouch. Doesn't do anything. Oh, we're going higher up in the mansion. I think we're on the 3rd floor now? I'm going to try to set my mind on ascending. Oh, crap! That sucks. Oh, man. We went down a floor. Okay. Right after I said that, too, I was like, oh, we're going up 3rd floor. It's all uphill from here, guys. And then the booby trap. They set you up. That is BS. Can't even believe it. I think we can find our way back up there okay, though. It's off to the left here. I'm kind of getting into this game. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm kind of getting into it here. I think we got to go north. Kind of start to learn the layout after playing it enough. I should be save stating, like, oh, you know, I could have rewound that. Oh my god. So I forget about that feature set. I could have rewound that. Alright, well here we are. Left was where the booby trap was. Now that I'm remembering rewinding, let's check it out again. Is it up here? It was through the clock. Yep. Don't go through that clock. Rewind. Let's go north here. That clock is this is probably the way you're supposed to go, because by this point in the game, they know that you know that clocks are like a secret. So they want to like put that there to test you and throw you off. So this is probably the way to go. Meaning I should have took the right turn in that hallway instead, because there could have been something back there that I should have grabbed. Yeah. Dead end. Maybe those barred doors are just for looks. Which way do I want to go here? South? I haven't gone right yet. Let's go right. Money. A bag of money. It wasn't the money that killed me, was it? Ran out of food again. Oh, this is a thing to pick up. Alright, we gotta pick everything up like in sequence. F. This is trickier than it looks. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we're carrying the money, the wrench, and the cross. Open up! Thank you. Dead end. Well, let's go back and take a right turn in that hallway. Starting to kind of learn the layout of this place. Alright, this is the place. I want to see if we can... oh, the key! That was like our main objective, right? What do we want to drop? How about the money? Money's not, like, important here. Got the key. Oh, God, I'm messing everything up here. Key. Oh, my God. Get the stuff. Thank you. Let's get out of here. So, like, I don't know what to do now that I have the key. Like, do I just leave the mansion? Like, was that the whole point? Like, to come in, survive, and then leave? I could have took that shortcut down, but... can't remember how to get down. There we go. So we got this key. Nope. Let's try to find that front door and see if we can leave. I don't know if that's the point or not. I'm pretty sure this is the floor that we're supposed to be on. Maybe not. Nope, this is the... okay. We want to stay in the house. Try green key on green doors, Artorias suggests. That makes sense. Next time I see a green door, I'll try that out. And this game is like way deeper than I initially thought. Of course, there's no green doors in here. Green door. Yeah, right on. Good thinking, Artorias. Artorias gets credit for that one. Nice. Open up northern door. Oh my God. Thank you. So this probably works like Doom, where like you need the green key to get the blue key, and then you need the blue key to get the red key. So probably another color key is beyond the green doors, you know what I'm saying? So let's just keep hitting green doors until we find another color key. Oh, look at this guy. It's like an Igor dude chilling out. He's not trying to attack me or anything. What happens if I run up on him? Oh, he kills me. He's just like steadfastly guarding that door then. I guess that's his job. More green doors. Okay. So this would be where I need to take a yellow, red, or blue key. You can only carry up to 3 things at a time, including keys. So since there's a green, a yellow, a red, and a blue, you have to think strategically about what you're carrying, and you also have to remember where you put down certain keys. This game reminds me a lot of Haunted House on the 2600. I said that a couple times, but really, it's really striking how similar it is. So I feel like now that I know how this key works, I need to probably go back to the dungeon, like the cellar or whatever. Right on cue, almost like I knew where I was going. Hey, I have the cross. I wonder if I can kill these guys. Ugh. Wouldn't it make sense if you're carrying like a cross? This dude's like a vampire or something, right? Or like a demon? No? Alright. Seemed like you would be able to kill him. So you have a holy artifact on you. Jeez. Looking for green doors again. Any green doors. Not even picky. There we go. And I'll not have been through here yet, because it was behind a locked door. Skeleton. Wine. Like a wine cask. Some ice cream, mushrooms, ghosts, bats. If I could find that, I think what Artorias is saying in chat is pretty much what I was thinking too. If I could find that vampire again, like that, the real vampire with like the fangs and all that, I could probably kill him with the cross. I don't know if that's like how this game works. No, that's not the guy. I think the vampire was actually in the mansion, right? He wasn't in the dungeon. He wasn't downstairs. He was like in one, like the second floor of the mansion. Maybe. I don't even remember. Everything I've seen in this game so far is such a like mishmash. I got that like tunnel vision gamer thing going on right now where my brain is absolute mush because I'm just like so focused on this kind of repetitive gameplay. Wasn't the vampire... The vampire was like up on the second floor, or... It's around here somewhere. This goes straight back down into the dungeon. Ugh. I need a map. Like, I need a map of this game. Alright, well that's the timer. I'm going to go ahead and call that the stream. Did 40 minutes of Jetpack, did 40 minutes of Lunar something or other, and did 40 minutes of the Haunted House ripoff, Attic Attack. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it the stream. Thanks for watching Normal Game Couch. That was the first Xbox One episode. And be sure to check out next Monday's episode, where we're going to be playing, let's see here, the next 3 in chronological order. We're going to be playing Saber Wolf, Underworld, and Night Lore. So that's going to be like all the like dark goth episodes back to back to back. So anyway, I've been your host, Payton. Thanks for watching. See you next time.